Tailor's knot. Hold the end of the thread with your left hand's index finger. Wrap the thread around, pinch the thread with your thumb, and move the index finger back towards your palm while pulling the thread with your right hand. Backstitch. Insert the needle and pull it completely through the fabric. Then place the needle to the right, passing under the fabric and out again ahead of the thread. Then insert the needle at the end of the previous stitch. Repeat this step until you get to the end. Backstitch. Not only is this a strong stitch, but it also has some elasticity to it. This stitch is used to join two seams together, commonly used for setting sleeves. To tie off, pick a few threads, pass the needle under the loop and pull. Repeat this step to secure the thread, then cut thread. Half-Backstitch. This stitch is similar to the backstitch, but rather than the finished stitches meeting at the top side, there is a gap between them equal to the length of the stitches. Pickstitch is similar to the half-backstitch, except that the finished stitches are even smaller. Pickstitch is a decorative stitch outlining certain areas of the suit or slacks. For example, collars, pockets, and other detailed seams. Running stitch. Weave the needle in and out of the fabric, creating even stitches. Then pull the needle through. Continue this step until you get to the end. Running stitches are small, even stitches used in seams that require little strength, commonly used for mending and gathering. Diagonal basting is used to temporarily hold two or more fabrics together. Work the needle from right to left and upwards. Cross stitch. This stitch is similar to the diagonal basting, but the stitches are smaller, and once you get to the end point, you start working your way back down, creating an X pattern. Cross stitch. This is a variation on the diagonal basting. This stitch is used for decoration. In couture, this stitch is used in construction to make the front, right side, or top of garment and shoulder pads, and on the finished garment to mark the front waistline. Chain stitch. For each stitch, loop thread up and around needle. Pull needle through, then insert needle behind and bring it up. Chain stitch is another variation on a decorative stitch working from right to left. Slant hemming stitch. Start by bringing the needle through the fold, pick up a thread or two from the garment, slip the needle diagonally through the fold. Slant hemming stitch is used to finish off a hem but is the least durable. Vertical hemming stitch. Start by bringing the needle through the hem edge. Catch one or two threads of the garment fabric directly above this point. Then direct the needle down diagonally to go through the hem edge to the left. Vertical hemming stitch is another hemming stitch, which is more durable than the slant hemming stitch. Catchstitch. This stitch is worked from left to right. First pick up a few threads from the garment, then take the next stitch to the right at the hem edge. Continue to alternate stitches from the garment to hem. Catchstitch. is my personal favorite and the only stitch worked from left to right. It is a strong hemming stitch used for all types of fabric, but recommended for heavyweight fabrics. To make this stitch a blind catch stitch, you'll need to sew it between the hem and the garment. Blind hem stitch. This stitch is sewn inside between the hem and the garment. When finished, this stitch is not visible. Take a few threads from the garment fabric, then take a few threads from the hem. Continue the step until you get to the end. Uneven slip stitch. Take a few stitches from the garment fabric. Catch one or a few threads, then stitch in the folded edge. Insert needle and slip it through the fold. Then bring the needle out and draw the thread through. Uneven slip stitch is a durable and almost invisible hemming stitch, commonly used in patch pockets, trims, coats, and jacket linings, and in securing the edges of the facing to zipper tapes. Even slip stitch. For the first and every succeeding stitch, slip needle through the fold of opposite edge, bring needle out and draw the thread through. Even slip stitch is a durable hemming stitch, used to join two folded edges or one folded edge to a flat surface. Sew from the right side. Thimble. Protecting the middle finger during the hand sewing. One can find a variety of sizes and styles. Whipstitch. Insert the needle from the back of the fabric through all layers. Bring it out just below the edge and have it pointing towards you. Pull the needle through and continue the step till the end. Whipstitch is used to join two finished fabrics, used for making bands, ties, belts, and rolled hems. Blanket stitch. Insert the needle into the fabric from the edge and loop the thread under the needle point and pull through. Repeat this step until you get to the end. A blanket stitch is used to give a finished decorative edge to a garment. This same technique can also be used to make buttonhole stitches. Tailor's tack or markings. Take a small stitch on the marking, go over the same stitch to create a small loop. Then pull fabric away from each other and cut thread at center point. Tailor's tack is used to transfer construction details and markings from patterns to garments without using chalk or pens.